What up, nerds? It's Erica
And Jess
from Twinzine.
Yes, we're back with a super long haul.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be very comic book heavy because why not? It's done. The damage is done.
But it was everything we needed, sort
Yeah.
of. Started some new runs. Got ones that I was missing.
Got covers that we didn't even know existed.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So we were heading to visit our grandparents in South Carolina, and when we did, we hit up a bunch of comic book stores. And when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch.
A bunch.
If you follow us on
Instagram,
Twinzine Official, you can see all of the comic book places. We have them kind of photos and where they're at. They're kind of amazing.
And our list is under hashtag TZ Comic Shop List. Mm-hmm. So you can click on that hashtag and you will see all of the shops.
Yeah.
So
do you just want to dive in?
Yes.
All right.
So we went to our first comic book store in Beckley. I believe it was called Lost Legions and Games, if I do remember correctly. And it's a newer shop, like brand new.
Mm-hmm.
He bought it from someone and he is slowly getting it to where he wants it to be.
Right.
So they were super nice, and they had all of these different boxes that weren't even looked through. So I went and I looked through some of them, and I found two things. One, I found a Second and Charles BAM exclusive A-Force cover that I did not have, and I collect A-Force, so I was super excited to pick that up. I haven't read it yet because I collected the first 3 issues of the first run, and then it kind of got away from me. So now I'm trying to collect those issues so I can read the whole story because I hear it's amazing. And then I picked up the Marguerite Savage variant cover for the Pink Power Ranger, and it is written by Kelly Thompson, who does Gotham Academy. No. What did she do? Oh, she did Gem. Duh. How dumb am I?
Oh my god. Well, it's also written by Brendan Fletcher, which is why she got confused. It said Gotham Academy.
Yes.
And he also does Batgirl, Motor Crush. Love him.
So I loved it. I love her writing style, so I thought I would pick this up. So that's what I got at our first stop.
I only picked up one. And right now I'm kind of, I don't know how this happened, but I started reading this run and I fell in love with it. I'm not a huge Jean Grey fan, but this new version, I know, I don't know. I haven't read a lot of vintage or the Chris Claremont run or anything like that. I've just picked it up on this run, this new Jean Grey run. And I picked up this cover. I thought the art was amazing. I've never seen it before. And when I saw it, I had to have it because I have been collecting her run. And I surprisingly really like the story. I thought this was really cool because I had her old like X-Men
Marvel
Girl
costume.
And then her current costume with the jacket, which I thought was cool. So I picked that up. Then when we finally get to... No, we stop in Beckley. Going down, we stop in... No, it was Bristol.
Bristol.
That's moving on. We went to Bristol, and we stopped at a Books A Million.
And I picked up 3 things. I just read Erica's trade paperbacks of Paper Girls, which I love, I'm obsessed with, and I can't wait for the new one to come out.
In October.
Which is such a long time.
So obsessed.
But I
cannot believe it took me so long to read it.
I know, me neither.
I picked it up on the recommendation of one of the guys who runs, I think it's Gutter Pop Comics in Buffalo.
Yes.
And I bought it from him, and I was instantly obsessed.
So I picked up Paper Girls number 9 for $1. Paper Girls number 6 for $1. And I picked up Gem and the Holograms Marguerite Savage variant cover, the 1 in 50. Super reasonable, not crazy expensive. So I was super excited about it. I love her work so much, and I'm glad to have it.
Well, later that day, or the next day or whatever. We were there. Our days started running in together because we kept going to so many different shops.
Yes.
We went to Second and Charles in Greenville, South Carolina. So as I'm going through, I found a Zodiac Star Force BAM cover. BAM and Second and Charles cover, which I did not have. It's by the same illustrator who does the Lumberjanes, which I was really excited, and I was missing that one, so I picked that one up. Then, I don't know if you know this, but I am a huge Gem and the Holograms fan. When I say huge, I mean like I am obsessed. I was really upset when she found that before I did, that cover. I was really mad because this is my jam. When I first got into comic books, she got me into them. Batgirl, I was all about it. Gem and the Holograms was the book that got me into the whole mindset of collecting variant covers, all of it. I'm obsessed. That's my book. I have a huge run. I'm a huge Jen Bartel fan. I'm a huge Kelly Thompson fan.
Sophie Campbell.
Oh my God. Like I couldn't.
Holographicness.
Yes, all of it was amazing. So they decided that they were going to do a spin-off, Gem and the Holograms for the Misfits, and this is one of the covers. I don't remember who the cover artist is, but this was a cover that I was missing. I do have the subscription covers for this, so I have to pick up the regular covers for it. Like the cover A, I have usually the cover B, and this was like an incentive cover that I had to pick up. This was at Second and Charles. I also picked up a Marguerite Savage Thor annual because I am obsessed with her work. You'll find out that as we go through the rest of our haul. And then I did find that 1 in 50 variant Gem and the Hologram cover. I was so salty the day before that she got it that I couldn't tell her.
She was so salty, and she didn't tell me until we got home.
I wasn't even salty. I was past salty. I was marinated in it. Okay, I was so upset. I got this. I was so happy. Look at how beautiful the art is. I love her. I died. I also collect the Black Canary. In case you don't know, she is my everything. I have a shrine. It's a little ridiculous.
Which maybe one day we will do a video tour.
This is a Mike Allred cover.
Yes, of the Black Canary.
Of the Black Canary zombie, which I thought was amazing. And I had to pick that up because I don't have that for my run. I was missing this one and the Looney Tunes one, and I ended up picking it up recently. I did find a Hulk cover. If you know me, you know I like Hulk. This is actually the same artist who did this Jean Grey cover. She's been doing these like before and after ones, which I think are really cool. She has been doing a couple of them, so now I'm going to be on the hunt for her other covers. I did also pick up an A-Force #1. Started reading that. I did find, well, she found me a DC Bombshells #1. Which I felt like she should have because we met him at Orlando MegaCon. Yes. So now we each have one. Yes. Yeah, now we each have one. I, again, obsessed with the Black Canary. My mom found this for me. This is where she is burning that awful costume, showing that she came back to the original one, which is awesome. I am also a huge fan of Betty and Veronica, and this is a Cliff Chiang cover. He is amazing. Love him. Had to get this when I found it. And something that I have been searching for my entire life because I missed it was this Wonder Woman 52 variant cover of the first, like mimicking the first one that Cliff Chiang did. And this is a Finch cover, which I had to have. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was really funny. And I love these homage covers. They all have one. Yes. So the only one that I have right now, because I'm also on the hunt for that one, because I also need it in my life, is the Batgirl that Babs Tarr did, mimicking the Adam Hughes cover for Batgirl #1 with the new 52. Do you want to go through your pile? My big giant pile of the. All right, so because Second and Charles, I got the Marguerite Savage cover, I saw this one and I was like, why am I in love with this so much? Little did I know, until I Googled it, because I'm like, this is going to bother me. It's Paulina Ganucheau. And I love her work with Zodiac Star Force. I'm obsessed with it. And I just needed it in my life. And because it is written by Brendan Fletcher and Thompson, I was like, yes, please, I'm in. So I got the Boom
or no, it's the Fried Pie variant. It's by Boom Studios. And then I got number 1, number 2.
Variant cover.
Variant cover.
The name of the game on this trip was Variant Cover, apparently.
It was. Number 3, regular cover. Number 4. And number 6. So I am on the hunt for number 5. In every other comic book store after I found this, they did not have any more. They only had 1 or 2 or 1 and 6. So
Yeah.
I'm on the hunt for that because I really want to read it. I hear it's really good. And how can you not love the Pink Power Ranger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then I did find... Oh, just kidding. Go ahead.
All right.
I
Then
lied.
I know. We ended up going to another comic book store. I think it's called Planet Comics.
Yes.
And it's in Anderson, South Carolina. And I didn't pick up too many pieces there. I got 2. I got variant covers, of course, because like I said, the name of the game is Variant Covers. I got an Archie. Ooh, I forgot that I didn't tape it. An Archie cover. It's a Marguerite Savage Archie cover that I picked up that I thought was pretty amazing. And I also got, what is it, Genevieve?
Yes.
Genevieve cover of Betty and Veronica. My sister got this one when it first came out, and I've been insanely looking for it. So I am almost all done with all of the variants
covers
of the first run of Betty and Veronica. There's only 3 issues
for the first run.
for the first run of the volume 2, and I have all of issue 3 covers, all of issue 2 covers, and now I'm almost done with all of them for the first run, which I was pretty excited about. Yes.
So at Planet Comics, I ended up just picking up 2 books. I got this Scotty Young book that he started with, I guess. It's called Road to Oz, and it's just such a cute drawing. I think he does the interiors in them as well. So I was all in with that because I love his work, and I love that it's different. It's not, you know, the baby variant covers that he does. So I was really excited to read that. And then because I was, not that I was late on the bandwagon, because I did get the first issue, but it was the reprint.
The second printing.
Second printing. It was the second printing. And I was so mad, but the story was so good. First printing of Snot Girl, y'all.
Yes.
What? How awesome is that?
I
finally have all first printings of Snot Girl. So I was super excited about that. Erica found it for me. I was going to look for it, because I always look to see if maybe there's like an incentive cover in there that no one knew about. But
no, I would have known about the incentive covers because I stalk them on Facebook and on Instagram and on
everything.
Twitter because I'm obsessed. I cannot wait till September for the new one to come out.
Me too.
I'm obsessed.
Oh, it's so good. All right.
We ended up going to. Was I the only one that bought?
Nope, I got these ones.
I don't remember what it was called.
Me either.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was also, this one was in
Spiderweb. It's called Spiderweb Comics.
In Spartanburg.
Or something with a web.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Tangled Web. It was called Tangled Web.
Yeah. They were, oh my god, did they have this amazing Black Canary
Oh, yeah,
the sideshow statue. I've never seen a sideshow statue in person.
Me
oh my
either.
god. It's so worth the money.
Bomb.
It looked amazing. She looked amazing. I can't believe it.
So they were moving their store. They had a store 2 doors away from their new location.
Mm-hmm.
And the new location is bigger. And so they were getting it all set. It looked like they had
a game room.
Yes,
to play
and
games.
they
have a
painting a mural on it.
They have a whole anime section. They have paint, so you can
paint your
your
stuff.
figures. They had a bunch of comic books, but it was still bare because they were still
moving everything.
Things.
So I feel like maybe once they get everything and we go visit our grandparents again, we'll stop in again to get the whole thing.
Yeah. So they had dollar book section, and I am a little late to the bandwagon on the Gwenpool. So I'm slowly gonna pick this up if I find them in dollar bins or whatever. Gwenpool number 6, Gwenpool number 5, and Gwenpool number 4. I picked up, so what got me interested in this is I started picking up the Edge of Venomverse because X-23 was the first one and then the second one was Gwenpool. And her, like, the humor that she had and the writing, I was interested in, so I figured why not pick these up for $1 and see where the story goes, and if I like it, get the rest of it. Yeah. Get first, that's all.
I just ended up getting some X-Men Blue that I was missing, 6, 7, and 8. Because I thought I had them in my pool list, but I think I only have the Jean Greys in my pool list. So that way, if I go to different comic book shops, I can pick those up. So then I'll have something from the comic book shop. So yeah, I was really excited. I'm really enjoying this book. I can't say enough. It's so good. This is Second and Charles.
Yeah, but we went, is that the first time that
Nope.
we went?
Was it the first time?
I think so.
I feel like maybe it was. So, words, Jess. Words cannot describe how
happy
happy I was to get this trade paperback. It is a Dark Horse comic, and I've never seen one of these before in my life, which maybe might mean that I live under a rock. I don't know. But, I picked up Emily the Strange. I think I'm really excited to read it. I haven't read it yet. But I remember when I was younger, she was in Hot Topic, and my mom said that I reminded her of her. So I needed to pick it up just because I can't help it. I like her. She's like Emily the Strange. How can you not? So that's what I got.
Did you get these at Second and Charles?
I think so.
All right, because we ended up at Borderlands. So if you want to go over those first.
Over these? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna go out of order because I don't remember
when she got them.
When I got them. So I ended up picking up more of the Oz books. So I got the Oz Premiere, which I think is just excuse me. Just interviews and stuff. I flipped through it, and that's what it looks like. And
that's cool.
So I was super excited to get that. Every one of these books were $1. So I got Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz. I got the Emerald City of Oz. Oh, she's so cute. Little puppy. The Marvelous Land of Oz.
Oh, I didn't see that cover. That's awesome.
The Marvelous Land of Oz. And the Marvelous Land of Oz.
Yeah, I didn't see those covers.
So yeah, so I'm slowly trying to get them. I didn't know they existed until I found them at a dollar bin, and I picked all of those up, and now I'm slowly grabbing them so I can read the whole story, because I love The Wizard of Oz, except for the flying monkeys used to scare the crap out of me when I was little. So there's that.
All right.
Fun fact.
So we ended up at Rick's Collectibles.
Yes.
And I had to get it. Scarlet Witch, Kevin Wada cover variant. I don't know. I saw it and I had to have it. I hadn't seen this in person. I've only seen it online. So when I had the chance to actually pick it up and grab it, I did. So there was that. And then we ended up at our favorite comic book place down there, Borderlands in Greenville, South Carolina.
I had one from Rick's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can.
She's jumping the gun.
I'm so excited.
So I collect Wonder Woman along with my mom, and I was missing a variant cover because I like to have a certain variant. Yeah, a certain artist, I guess. And I was missing it because I thought I had it, but then they didn't give it to me. So I found it there. Ta-da! I was so excited. I love these ones. I don't know why. I feel like the other ones aren't.
They're too sketchy.
Yeah, I like this one better.
It's a little more.
It shows how strong she is. You know, you see like the muscles, and she looks like an athlete, like a warrior, more than like a pinup, and I appreciate that. So, I'm really bummed that he's no longer on the book, the cover artist, Cho. But I like the new artist too, Jenny. She's my favorite. She's the one that I collect as well. So,
All right.
All right, go ahead.
So we went to Borderlands.
Yes, we did.
They are amazing.
They're an out-of-town local comic book shop.
Yeah. Every time we go down, we visit them. We love them. They're good people. They have good deals. Amazing. I got Scotty Young Spider-Gwen. I felt like it didn't need that much of an introduction. I found it. I got it. I needed it in my life. And then I proceeded to find all the other variant covers. So I found a Radioactive Spider-Gwen Kevin Wada cover variant. So I got, so when, this is a Mary Jane cover, and I'm only saying that because you are going to see all of the other Mary Jane covers that I got. I also got the Punisher Mary Jane cover. I saw this online and I thought that's hella hilarious and I need it in my life. She looks badass. This is amazing. And then I also realized that, I was listening to a podcast and I realized that Becky Cloonan writes for the Punisher, so I might actually read that.
Yeah, I know.
I know, right? And then I got the X-Men Blue with Mary Jane as the Phoenix as a model, which I thought was funny and awesome. And then I got just this variant issue of X-Men Blue because apparently that's a thing that I collect now. I mean, I started collecting them.
It's not a bad thing.
No, I picked up the first one because I was intrigued by the whole thing. And then I read the story and it was
really
good.
good.
But I lost it, so I have one, and then I started picking up these covers, and then I realized I don't have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or any of them, because this is 7 and this is 5. I don't know. So I'm out of order. I'm slowly picking these up because I need them in my life.
Alright, so what I got at Borderlands was also variant covers, and I believe I only picked up 2.
Yeah.
Yes. So I found these, I guess, what are they called? They are called...
I think they're the hip-hop
The
covers.
hip-hop covers, thank you. For some reason, that was not coming to my head. I found a Marguerite Savage Captain Marvel. I could not get it because I collect her work. If, you know, the theme hasn't,
I know, of all of ours, if we haven't on.
And then I picked up the A-Force one because I saw it once and I wasn't collecting them at the time. And I was like, oh, that's super funny. But I was like, no. And then...
Because they're straight out of comics.
And I needed it because they're straight out of comics. And I loved it, and I love how Singularity looks.
Yeah,
and
she looks amazing.
She looks so good. I love it. A lot of tough broads with attitude, and I love it.
All right, there's that. So we did a thing. We ended up road tripping the next day to
Oh, yeah.
Heroes Aren't Hard to Find.
Ooh.
And I could not believe that we were going to Heroes Aren't Hard to Find.
Yeah, I was super excited.
Because we, I don't know if you know this, but we are huge fans of Babs Tarr and
Brendan Fletcher and Cameron Stewart.
Yeah. Because they're amazing.
They're bomb.
I've
met 2 out of 3, and I can personally tell you that they're bomb.
Yeah. I haven't. I had to get the variant cover for Heroes Aren't Hard to Find. I have the Barnes & Noble one, and I also have the Bigsby's from Niagara Falls, their variant cover. I have, I think, 1 or 2 more that I need to order that I want. And then I will have all the covers I want of Motor Crush because I love this book.
Me too.
I
The
love
art
the
is
story.
amazing.
All of it is amazing.
I cannot wait until
the next arc.
the next arc because the cliffhanger was what?
I know.
Yes.
I got Shade the Changing Girl.
Same.
I don't read it, but I think I'm going to start. But I got it because it's Leslie Hung.
Yep.
And she does the art for Stock Girl.
Yep.
However, little did I know that
Our
inside,
favorite artist, one of our favorite artists,
Marguerite Savage did the inside for Life with Honey, which is amazing. I was so excited I picked it up, and then that was like a nice little sweet treat.
Yes, we were geeking out.
In the dollar books, I did find a Savage She-Hulk. I guess now lately I have been collecting these back issues of the Volume 1 of She-Hulk just because it's something to look for, especially if they're less expensive. I just want to collect it to read it. I don't need it to, like, be worth anything. Just saying. Putting it out there.
Well, you finished your run of She-Hulk
I know,
and
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
I think I'm missing one cover.
Well, then you can start doing A-Force with me.
I know. And then I found A-Force, this variant cover.
Which now I'm on the hunt for because I need it in my life.
Yeah, because this is amazing.
It looks so nice. Can I see
look at her. Look at Jennifer Walters. Doesn't she look amazing?
Let me look at Singularity.
I also got another Mary Jane cover. This is an all-new Wolverine. I had no idea how much I was going to love her. I recently read all of the books and had to go finish buying the rest of the books because I was obsessed. The writing is amazing. The story is amazing. And this is 21. Now I have all the covers for 21. I have this one, and I had to get the one with Deadpool and Gabby because the story itself was really funny, and like their witty banter back and forth was really awesome, and I had to. It was just too perfect not to. So I have those, and then I'm just gonna skip real quick because I know she has something to show you, but because this is all new Wolverine, I figured I should just show you the pop toy because it's the same thing. Yeah, I got, yeah.
Well, Jess was like, hey, there's a Toys R Us right here. Do you want to stop and look for it?
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to be out yet, so finding an X-23 at a Toys R Us in the
wild.
In the wild, I was so excited. She is amazing. I love her. Yeah. Yep. So I became obsessed. I don't know how that happened. Well-written characters, that's how that happened. Oh, good
True
job,
story.
Marvel. Next.
So I picked up a variant cover of Hawkeye.
Kelly Thompson.
Kelly Thompson. Yeah, for real. And Marguerite Savage cover. So because Kelly Thompson is
the writer for Gem.
Writer for Gem, who's writing this book, I was listening to the same podcast that had her in it, and I really am interested to read it because it sounds more like of a detective thing instead of, I don't know what I was thinking Hawkeye was, to be honest, but I'm really interested in it. That now that I have number 1, I ended up getting number 2, and now I have to find number 3 and number 4 and number 5, all the way up to, you know, current standards. And then I picked up a Kevin Wada cover of The Extraordinary X-Men, because I like the X-Men and I love Kevin Wada and I love his work. And then because Netflix is coming with The Defenders August 18th. What?
I know.
Which I cannot wait for. I ended up picking up number 2 of the variant cover for The Defenders and number 3. And I loved this cover. I loved both of them for different reasons. This one I loved because it has each one of them in their respective colors, and I loved that. And then for this one, I loved how it was very like sketchbooky, watercolory. It reminded me of the covers of Jessica Jones, and I love some of those covers. And then I get the subscription covers that are like the alternate covers, because sometimes the other ones are a little too I'm not a fan. But I liked this one, so I picked it up. It looks so good. They look so intense, and I love it.
So then we ended up at a place. We just ended up at a bunch of different places.
Yep.
Because we ended up at a place called Mr. K's. It was like a half-price books.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mr. K's used books. Mr. K's
I don't
used
think
books.
I got anything there, did I?
No, I don't think you did. I got an X-Men Blue 2 and an X-Men Blue 3. So I'm slowly trying to, like I said earlier, that I'm trying to fill in between of that. So I did that. Then we ended up, where did we end up?
Second and Charles.
Again? We did end up at Second and Charles. Yeah, we ended up at Second and Charles.
What is this?
Second and Charles?
No, it doesn't have a tag that says Second and Charles. But it must be, mustn't it?
I don't know. We're just going to go through the rest of our books because I don't really remember.
I think it's Second and Charles, but I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. I ended up, I don't know. I got Hawkeye, number 1, because Kelly Thompson. I know I keep saying that, but it's because it was an off-panel podcast.
Yes.
And it was Hawkeye View or something with Kelly Thompson. And I only listened to it because I'm like, hey, isn't that the Gem and the Holograms writer? Because I'm obsessed, as you heard earlier. So I picked number 1 up. And then at Second and Charles, I'm sorry, this is so rude.
Oh, I was so excited to reveal it at the same time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 2, because why not? And then
So
I also
clearly we
got,
collect the same things.
yeah. And then I got number 3. And then for $1, I was so excited, another Archie cover, Marguerite Savage cover, because I needed it in my life, and that was Veronica, and I thought it was genius. And like I said before, subscription cover, Gem and the Holograms. Had to get it. There's a couple of these subscription, what is it, the RI covers, the incentive covers that I'm missing, that I didn't realize I was missing. I'm now on the hunt for. They're kind of hard to find because not a lot of people buy Gem covers. If they do, it's the, especially during this run, it was the McLaren run. Those covers are hard to find. You can find the regular cover anywhere, but the variants are harder to find, so I'm looking for those. And then I had to get a Hawkeye variant, the sketch variant. I went a little nuts, and I had to get them all. And when I say that, I mean I had to get them all. So when
She literally means all
of them.
So
I had to get that.
I picked up at 2nd and Charles more of the Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, because I legit am trying to get them all so I can legit read them
all.
So,
but the art is amazing. We all know Scotty Young is fantastic. I'm sure the writing is amazing. I mean,
I'm super excited because I tried to read when I was younger, The Wizard of Oz, like the series of books, and I could not do it. So I'm hoping that with the art, I can like visually see like
the story.
I mean, normally when you read, you can visually see it in your head, but for some reason, I don't know what it was, but it was not working for me. So, yep, I got all of those. I finished, or I'm very close to finishing one run of one thing, but I'm still trying to find the other ones, and I'm not quite sure what I need to look under to find them. So, there's that problem.
All right, then on our way home, we stopped at this amazing comic shop.
Well, before we go home, we stopped at the general store.
The Mass General Store.
And I wasn't thinking I was going to buy anything because what are they going to have at the Mass General Store? And if you guys have been watching our videos, maybe you guys know that I'm a fan of Spider-Woman and Jessica Drew, and I needed this in my life because I saw it and I never really find things with her in it. I got this Hot Wheels car with, with Jessica Drew. And you can ask Erica, I was cheesing like a little kid on Christmas.
She was so excited she dropped it.
Yeah, I was bad. So the thing that impressed me with these are that, I don't know if maybe it's a little sexist that they're all women, but I'm pretty super excited they're all women on the back.
Usually you find like one woman and the rest of them are male superheroes, so the fact that it's an all female collection.
So I am
in the same era, like this, all of these characters were created around the same time, so I thought that was also really cool.
Yes. So I'm on the hunt for the rest of them. So on the back it has Black Widow, Jessica Drew, Scarlet Witch, the Wasp, and She-Hulk.
Technical difficulties. It's fine.
Is it?
It is. Look at it. It's fine.
That's drop 2.
Black Widow. Oh yeah, it does have Scarlet Witch.
Told you.
Sorry.
You did not believe me. So clearly it's going to stay on card.
Yeah.
And I have to get four of them. They did have the Black Widow and the She-Hulk, but for some reason I could only pop on this one. And had they had all of them, I would have bought them all at once, so I could have had them all. But now I'm on the hunt for them, and hopefully they have them in stores and not just in general stores, because that will be depressing. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't notice that they were. This was.
Was it on the inside or on the outside?
It's on the inside.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Dang, that's number 1 too.
Just found her these.
It's okay.
But
it's a fantastic, or no, I'm sorry, it's an FF.
It's Fantastic Four, isn't it?
I don't think so, because it has a different thing, I don't know who.
Yeah, but Medusa was also in Fantastic Four, and they're all wearing 4s.
Okay, so I guess they're the Fantastic Four. I got this run originally not at Comic-Con sale. Carolyn Johns were having $1, like, this whole room that was like $1 books, and they were like they bought this whole collection from a different comic book store that was going out of business, and we were able to go through it, grab whatever we wanted for $1. So they had a bunch of these Mike Allred covers, and I was like, oh, that's neat, because she showed them to me, and I noticed that it was She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters, in them, so of course I had to get them. So she found me 1, 4, and 5.
But one has some schmuck on it.
One has, I think, yeah, schmuck. That's the best way to put it.
Schmutz is the word I was looking for.
I got an X-Men Blue number 4 at this place. Oh, what was it called? What was this place called? They were amazing. I just have to put it out there. They were amazing. They opened up a little earlier because we were traveling through Kentucky.
They're on our Instagram page.
Yes, they were amazing.
I remember because I remember that I took their photo.
Yeah. I
They were
stalked
so
Jen
nice.
Bartel. And I saw that she did a Dr. Aphra cover. And when I say I stalk her on Instagram and on Twitter. But on Twitter, I saw that she had officially, like, done this, and it was for Dr. Aphra. So this was the first time I ever saw it, and I was like, yes, please, that's mine. I collect her work. I'm obsessed.
So now I'm on the hunt for it.
I'm still waiting for my package from her shop to come in. I got all the enamel pins, the Girl Gang t-shirt, and the Girl Gang hat. I'm obsessed.
Maybe she'll do a mail call video.
I would have to.
We'll see.
We'll see. I also got a Gem and the Holograms Misfits. This is one of the regular covers that I got. All of these are cover price. I'm just saying that now because sometimes these variant covers cost more. These did not. This was cover price. There's that one. And this was another one. This is a subscription cover for Gem and the Misfits that I was missing. This is an all-new Wolverine, the Jim Lee variant cover. This was cover price. I've seen other places charging $5, $10, $15, $20 for it. I paid $3.99 for it, which was awesome. Yeah, I paid $3.99 for that. I also got Edge of Venomverse Gwenpool, the variant cover price. I went to a different place, not going to mention who it is. They were charging $11 for it.
Which isn't bad.
Which isn't bad for a variant cover, but I mean, like, when you can find a place that
sells them cover price,
that has a bunch of these, and they're regular, and they're out there, and they're cover price, thank you, I appreciate that. That was really nice of you guys. That's nice for everybody. And then,
I'm on the hunt for it. I didn't know it existed, but I need it in my life now.
This is what I mean by we bought things we didn't know existed. As like every other girl right now is also obsessed with Spider-Gwen. I'm also obsessed with Spider-Gwen. I don't know why that happened. It's amazing. The story's good. The writing's good. The art is good. She's amazing. All of it's amazing. Putting it out there. I got Spider-Gwen, the comic exposure variant cover. And it's her in front of the Mary Janes. But what you may not know about my sister and I, we are huge Blondie fans.
To the point where we legit saw them in their Parallel Lines reunion tour when we graduated high school.
We went to CBGB's before it closed because we had to go there because we were so obsessed. We wore Blondie t-shirts every day to high school. We had the hoodies, all of it. We know all the words by heart. Obsessed. I'm saying that because the Mary Jane poster is like parallel lines with the women in the suits in front of it. And I thought that was amazing. And I had to get it. I had to get it. I saw this and I'm like, this is mine, thank you. And of course she's dressed in like a total Erica outfit with little boots and skinny jeans and a white button-up shirt.
When we get our nerd cave all set up, we should get a frame for that because I'm getting the X-Men blue one and then I have the Parallel Lines vinyl.
Oh, yeah, we're obsessed.
So we can have it in
like
a nice
trio.
display.
Oh, it's going to be so nice.
It's going to be bomb.
So excited about that.
Yes. So,
I found this.
Yes, we are super big fans of Orphan Black.
We are very sad it's ending.
So sad.
We were on that ride with everything.
And I needed it in my life because I collect the comic books. And I did not ever know that this variant cover existed, but they're my 2 favorite clones and I needed them in my life. So I...
#Clone Club.
For real. And it wasn't crazy expensive. It was $4.99. These people were really, really nice. They even offered
I feel so bad that I can't remember their names because they were so amazing.
Heroes something. No. I thought they would be on my receipt. Nope.
They're not even on the, like, they don't have their own.
Alright, so I ended up picking up some variant covers. I picked up the Jim Lee Dark Phoenix.
See, I bought this, but I bought it for $10. That's what I mean. She got it for $3.99.
I mean, that's the chance you take, though, you know? Like, I bought my Hawkeye variant cover, Marguerite Savage, for $25. Erica found it somewhere else, way cheaper. So that's what, you know, that's the chance you have to take.
But that's why I'm like praising this store, because
yes.
these
Not
covers,
only were they super nice, it kills me that I don't remember their name, but they are on Facebook. Not Facebook. They're on our Instagram account. And I did find this one, cover price. I was so excited because I love Spider-Man, number 1. Number 2, I love the Dark Phoenix. So I was like, yes, please. I'll take it all day, every day. So this one's the only one that I wanted of the Mary Jane covers. This one and the Spider-Gwen. So I'm all in. And then I did pick up a variant cover for the Gem Infinite number 1. So I'm just missing the other one. And I believe I would have them all, right? Yeah. So
you're missing the one that I picked up in Toronto.
Yes. Which they had at, like, all of these various stores, and for some reason I was like,
didn't pick it up. I had to get them.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah. Sorry.
I am super sad that this is ending. Because I love this book. And
Carl Kerschel, Becky Cloonan.
Yep.
Brandon Fletcher.
Gotham Academy variant cover. I thought I had it. I checked my my
CLZ.
handy dandy CLZ, and I didn't, so I had to pick it up. It was only cover price, and I will get every single variant cover that they throw at me because I love I don't know. I love Olive. I can't help it.
I know.
And Maps is so cute too. I can't. I love them.
All right. So remember Jess earlier was talking about
Oh yeah.
a variant cover, New 52. Well, I had to get it. I have been looking for this cover since it came out. Okay, this is Babs Tarr after Adam Hughes, after the original New 52 number 1, the homage cover. I bought one, but my brother ruined the cover. He stepped on it and he creased it, and for some reason, I could not live my life like that. So I've been looking for this forever since I realized that he ruined it. This is like perfect, no creases. I'm obsessed. I love it. This is the same one that she was talking about that she had it. I love this book. I love this run. It's amazing.
If I ever meet her, I'm going to bring that cover with me, including this cover and my statue, so she can sign them all.
And then, like I said, I found Hawkeye and I needed all of the covers. Well, I found the Marguerite Savage cover. I'm sorry, I don't know the rest of the artist names. I feel bad. I only know her name because I'm obsessed with her work. Not that I'm not obsessed with these, but I had to get them because I thought it was awesome. Straight Arrow, the hip-hop variant cover. And I also got this one, which I have never seen before. It looks like one of those, like, vintagey posters, like 1960s vintagey posters. So I had to get them all. So, if we go back, I literally have all of the variant covers.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. I will probably, like I said, I haven't read this book yet, so high hopes that this book is amazing, and I've heard really good things about it, so I feel comfortable in buying all of the covers. But I will probably eventually get, like, comic book covers or comic book frames and, like, frame them all together, so then it's one big Hawkeye wall. Yeah.
Seems legit. So I found this variant cover. I needed it in my life because I love Kevin Wada and I love Star Wars.
Ding.
That's that.
Luke on Tatooine.
I love it. So this variant cover I need in my life because I've been looking for it here and there and never found it. And I needed it, so I picked it up. Gem. Bum, bum, bum.
Had to get it.
I had to. I saw it and I was like, yes, please, I'll take it. And then I was like, should I get it? And Erica was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So that is our haul, guys.
I know it's very long.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
I know it's almost an hour, and thank you for, sticking with us with our rambliness.
Yes.
We do have one more thing to do, though.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite thing that I bought?
Well, I would have originally said the Gem and the Holograms Marguerite Savage variant cover because at the time I didn't have it. But now I do have it, so what do you have that I'm, like, salty?
I don't know. Maybe this time we don't have a favorite.
Oh, no, I know I do. Hold on. That I'm salty. This I saw and I kind of wanted.
I offered it to her, and she said no.
That's not true.
Yeah, I said, do you want it? And you were like,
I was
nah.
like, no, because I knew she wanted it. But I did tell her that if she didn't get it, I would totally get it. I know.
No, that was the other variant cover. That was that one. Maybe there's nothing that you like that I have.
That's not true.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm just going through all of it just to make sure that, oh, yeah, no. I do like, and this isn't really anything, like, ridiculous. Like, I love the Marguerite Savage covers, but this one I thought was amazing, and I found it, and I knew that she was collecting it. So this is probably it, because this is, like, so totally 80s, early 90s, and this is, like, when we grew up, when we were kids, and that outfit is so perfect, and, like, this right here, this, like, pom, pom, pom.
That was the 90s right there.
Yeah,
hardcore,
that was,
straight up.
That was, yeah. So how about you?
Probably the only thing that I don't have.
Is that Jen Bartel cover? Oh, no, the Spider-Gwen?
No. What? The X-23 Bob toy.
Oh. Yeah.
Boom. She's so cute. So
she's so cute.
That's what I think that she got that I want. And now we put it to you guys. Who do you think had the better haul?
Yes.
Which one do you like more? Do you like the stuff that I picked out more, or do you like what she picked out more?
I know there's a lot of crossover because we do like the same things.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that can get us in trouble, like the Gem and the Holograms cover.
Yes.
Who
do you think did better? Who did you think did worse?
Mm-hmm.
You let us know, because we read the comments. We might not write all the time, but we do read them, and we're trying to get better at it. Yes. And then with this, we will leave you. It's Age of the Geek, baby. We run the world.